Good morning, guys. Net Worth Nick here, and it's early in the morning, and my realtor sent me a deal, and so we're going to go through in this video a quick analysis of the property that I'm looking at. Here up on my screen, I'm looking at an additional VRBO AirBNB property, and so we're just going to quickly run through the math. I haven't done the math yet. I just pulled up a spreadsheet that we can calculate, and we're going to see if this is a good deal or not. So the purchase price is $650,000, 6 bedroom, 4 bed, 6 bed, 4 bath, 3,500 square feet with a pool. So those are kind of like my my base numbers. I don't really like to be this high, but the market's getting insane, and I think the cash on cash is still going to be good. So looking at the property, I think we're going to need, so I believe I can put 15% down. I think it's going to roughly come out to be 100K. And I think I need about 15K in reno. Anytime you do like a VRBO Airbnb, you got to like make it super cute, places people need to come to. Plus it needs some like turf in the backyard. I think I'm planning on 20K for furniture. Okay, so that's $135,000. It's a little bit higher, but it's kind of where we're at. Let's look at the assumptions here. I do have another property out there, $350 to $400 a night. That's pretty darn typical during the summer. That's about what I'm getting currently. During the winter, I mean, I have like March, for example, in the area. I mean, we're getting like $1,100 a night. So I think the average is probably 850, 900. I'm assuming 20 nights booked. That's what I'm currently getting. And I mean, I always like to look at like, what's the conservative cash on cash return? So we're going to run with $400, $400, and that's year round. So if I'm getting that during the summer, during the winter, I'm going to be getting 750, 850. I mean, I think that's really realistic. But if we run the math with 400 times 20 nights, that's $8,000 a month. Okay. And that includes vacancy. Okay. So I just did a quick Google search. I use Chandler David Smith. He's another YouTuber. I use his app on my phone, but for this, because I'm on my desktop, I just clicked here, get a free spreadsheet. It's the same math calculation. So I haven't done this yet. So we're going to quickly run through some of this math. So the cost of the property, $650,000. It's going to cost me $20,000 plus 15, so $35,000 to make it rent ready. I'm going to be putting 15% down. There's a special program specifically for investors, and that'll keep my cash outlay pretty low. So we're at 97,000. Closing costs. Let's see here. I think they're probably gonna be about $10,000 at 1.6%. Let's go 1.8%. That's about 10 grand. For closing costs, used to pay off its 30-year mortgage. I'm gonna bump this up to 4.4%, so we can be a little conservative. Okay, so let's talk about income. Our super conservative math, we're at $8,000 a month. Utilities, I'm going to say are 600. That's really generous. So it's saying our gross potential income is $103,000. Vacancy I've already accounted for, and 100 grand a year. Maintenance. This is really high. I don't expect it to be this high, but let's leave 12% in there. Management. Right now, it's costing me $350 a month plus $400 for supplies. That's, let's say 900, round up to 1,000. So let's go up to another 12% here. So that's really conservative. That I think I'm going to be under this amount. I think I'm going to be under this amount. Utilities are 600 times 12. 7,200. Additional expenses, I think we're good. Insurance, taxes, I'm going to assume that's okay. Total cost on 100K a year is 19 grand. Net operating income, wow, that's really good. I wonder if I can be more conservative here. I think I am being super conservative, but let's just bump up the utilities. Oh, this is utility income. Yeah, we're definitely not getting utility income, but we are paying utilities. Okay, so that's going to help the math a little bit. Net operating income still really, really good, $78,000. Cash flow after debt service is $45,000. So let's see here. Depreciation schedule, I'm not going to change this. That's, just kind of where we're at. We might do a cost seg on the property. So cash flow, $45,000 a year. Cash on cash return, 31% is like super, super good. Principal pay down, really good. Tax exposure. So the return on investment, including tax benefit, which I usually don't include tax benefit, but I'm happy to take it, is 46%. So that's really, really good. I want to run the math one more time with kind of the realistic situation. And that's why I love, this is not like a long-term property. This is more like, this is a business, you know what I mean? So you're always going to get a higher return on investment. I think part of the reason, if I were to put 25% down, yeah, my cash on cash drops significantly. So because I have that program, that portfolio loan program, it's really good. It's going to increase my cash on cash. Also, if I were to somehow stay under budget and do 30,000 instead of 35,000, then that bumps me up again, return on investment. So we'll stick with that. I'm just curious. Let's see here. If I'm at 550 average times 20 nights, that's $11,000 a month. This is why I love Airbnb, because during the winter, I'm probably going to be pulling in 20 grand a month. During the summer, I'm probably going to be pulling in 7. And that's what I'm getting right now. So let's put this. I'm just curious what this math looks like. So 65% return on investment, 51% cash on cash. So right now, this is kind of a really a stupid idea, but it's actually working. I'm getting a 50% cash on cash with the current property that I have. It's my first VRBO. I'm really thrilled with it. Before I even closed on the house, about a week before I closed on the house, I threw the house up on the sites, and I was able to book $30,000 to $35,000 in net income, which for me is like, oh my gosh, that's like almost the whole year's worth of mortgage. The debt service on this guy is 33 grand. Like I almost pulled that off on the other one. So kind of similar math. I think I ended up spending, I didn't need to make the property, improve the property much, but improving a little bit of the property and then furnishing, I think I spent about $30,000. And that was a 5,200 square foot house. So it was a really, really big house, about the same purchase price. So the cash on cash on that one is really, really good. Even if it goes $7,000 a month, the cash on cash, 25% return is like stupid. So even with high maintenance costs, you know what I mean? So if I keep all that the same, it's kind of a home run math wise. For me, the challenge is, I have a house under contract, long-term contract in Texas. I got 2. I should be theoretically getting 2 under contract here in Utah. And I'll be putting 10% down on both of those. And so this is kind of, I have a refinance happening right now. I have a paid off property that we're refinancing. So basically putting all that cash into, we're looking at 4 properties now. It's going to run me about $335,000, which the refi will cover pretty much all of that. So I think it's a good move to kind of go from 1 property to now 5 properties, the one that I am refinancing and the 4 new ones. I think that's a wise move, as well as the cash on cash here is really good. And the math makes sense for the long-term ones. The long-term ones actually don't make nearly as good as cash on cash. They're usually around 10 to 13%, which they're all brand new builds for me. That's like really good. And I do think the rent raise over time is gonna happen. So, but right now, you know, I love the idea of doing more of these. So thanks for watching the video. Feel free to, if this is valuable, please like and subscribe and share. That's helpful for me. And you know, I'm a new, kind of a new YouTuber. So, but I am enjoying this, and peace out till next time.